Go and try it, you'll see. This is everybody. I don't think there's anybody. It just makes you look very natural, like, Sorry. Please, when you are on YouTube, kindly let me know. I don't know if my court clerks are available. If they are not, it is fine because àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ àwọn náà ń ṣiṣẹ́. Ọdún tí ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ gbogbo ẹlòmíì ń gbà kọ́ gba kí lẹ máa ń pè kí ọkọ máa gbaṣẹ́. Just trying to get. Meanwhile, some will still work during Christmas. So, hello, sir. Can you bring down your voice, please?
Yes, ma'am.
So, Eunice is here. Hello, Eunice. How are you? Hey, arábìnrin Pearly. You're all very welcome. Good evening. A káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò yìí. Good evening, everybody. Please, can you people tell me on YouTube, am I clear? Is it audible? It might. Are we clear? Is it audible? Please, let me try and if I can leave here 1 hour 30 minutes. Even though I don't like to say 30 minutes anymore because I find out that I spend 3 hours when I say 30 minutes. So imagine me. So I'm clear, audible, and you are seeing me my position correct. Okay, good. We are not many today, so I'm hoping that if we come on board, then I'll be able to talk about what we sorted yesterday about the lady we want to the woman we want to try and raise something for. But we are not. I'm still waiting on us, owners of the courtroom to come on board today. Everybody is working by shift in it. Everybody is working. Everybody's working, trying to a lot of expenses for Christmas. People have people back home, even their children here. Many things, money. They have to spend money everywhere. Hey, Biola Oseni, you're welcome. Yeah. So can you stop distracting?
I'm not trying to.
Oh, so what happened? You want to do what? Open that place?
No.
Okay. Don't you that key is making sound here. So, okay, I'm well positioned. Audio is clear. Okay, so we'll start. So, Yeye, you look like a school girl. You people, okay, I've heard now because of my Didi. Didn't you see it yesterday? I had it since now. You are making me shy now. Yeah, okay, let's move. So, yesterday, we started a topic on Sholakpe, the wife of late Senator Demola Seriki. Today, what I did was I collaged some of her videos from 1 to, I think, 13 or 14. I collaged it, even though I couldn't collage all. I put it together and I shared it on Facebook and on Instagram. Because you probably be seeing bits and pieces that she did. She just did series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I put it together and it was almost 30 minutes. It was actually 30 minutes. So I cut it into 2. I did it early in the morning, as early as I think 5:30 when I woke up. To God be the glory. And I'm sure you'll be wondering, what is my own that I decided to do that? Okay, so afterwards in the evening, I took my time to go and read some comments, like to see how do people view this. I have some things to say, I have some corrections also to make. I have a story to tell. Okay? So I discovered that some people were actually insulting Sholakpe. Only very few reasoned along with her. And I bet it's because some of them that knows my stance about second wife, third wife, maybe that is why they think, okay, my page, they should come and give it to her because it's a page that do not support second wife, third wife. Do you understand? But Sholakpe's case is a different case. Yes. It's not, you see, it's not every time that you find people in the position of second wife, third wife, fourth wife that they are like, what's this girl's name? Sisi Alagbo or Mercy Aigbe. No, it's not everybody. Sometimes we need to try and know the story. Then when we understand the story, that is when we can then say, this person is a home wrecker. This one, this is not everybody's story that is like Shade Okoya. It's not. It's not everybody's story that is like Emanuela, K1's estranged wife. It's not. So we have to yononoe. We need to look at a case before we learn from it, decide on it, judge it. Do you understand? We have to understand the background of the story before we castigate. Are you making sense? Before we castigate. Now, I played some of Sholakpe's, what she shared with us, the public. How she exposed or opened up some things. But I want to start something. I want to tell you people something. Yesterday, when I was telling you people this story, I think I was very brief, and I received a call from inside. You know, when I receive call, I'll say I receive call. When I don't know, I say I don't know. I'm just like you people. I'm just saying it. But this time around, no. I received a call, and a lot of things that I said yesterday, some I missed it. I was corrected. And thanks to those of you that went to add Sholakpe's name to the wives of, I bet it's those of you that were online with me yesterday that went to do the needful by editing Wikipedia. Maybe she didn't know that Wikipedia can be edited anytime. I'm kind of surprised because she studied abroad. I said maybe she didn't study law abroad. If she studied law abroad, she should know that Wikipedia can be edited anytime. You understand? But let's let that slide. That's small compared to the revelation she brought to the public. Now, yesterday I told you people a story. I want to start all over again. That story, and I want to be very precise, backed up with dates and time. Because I was called from their family, and I was corrected. Now, yesterday I told you people, I said the wife was the foremost, Oluremi was the foremost that went abroad. That is not true. The true story is, it was Seriki, Demola Seriki, that went to America foremost at the age of 17. In fact, the story and the true story is that Demola Seriki is almost Saleko Island. The mother is all these Bajumo socialite women during her lifetime. In fact, she's well known in Isaleko Island. She's a very beautiful woman and a businesswoman. Tall, she has nyash, breasts, yellow. Nana, how are you, my darling? How is my son? How is everything? How is business? How is work? You are very welcome. And compliments of this season. So, I was told that this woman, she's a paragon of beauty. That beauty that I saw in, or handsomeness that I saw in Demola Seriki is from the mother. In fact, they said men, they always rush am go new. In the end, I don't want to say that one if it is true or not too. I don't know, because the person that told me all this, their family, she shall say, as a Bajumo, she went into Seriki's family. This true story of that side, I can't open up. Pata, go and find out yourselves. Demola is Demola Seriki. Seriki being a rich man, known during that time, and for those that know Seriki, they said the man is well known. That is how Demola Omo Olowu, and he now went to America at the age of 17 with them Koro. If you know Koro, Obani Koro, they all went to America at a young age. Whilst he was in America, before he went to America, he was dating Oluremi and dating another woman. Remember that when Sholape was talking yesterday, she said Oluremi and Wosila, apparently they are not the first. If you notice, and I was correcting, I said, no, you don't know what you are saying. You go and find out. Oluremi is the first. I'm the one that is wrong. Go. Eti mi kun, eti mi fire gun. Oluremi was dating this man called Demola Seriki. And another woman too was dating Demola Seriki. And Demola loved that woman more than Oluremi. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi o? Mo fẹ́ kí ẹ máa fi etí yín kẹ́ farabalẹ̀ kẹ́ gbọ́. Àwọn òkú ọ̀run náà k'Ọlọ́run túbọ̀ tẹ́ wọn sáfẹ́fẹ́ rere. Èyí tí wọ́n ṣe sílẹ̀ yìí náà, òun là ń sọ yìí. One day will come to gbogbo nǹkan tèmi náà bá ṣe. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìtàn ló máa dà lọ́la. You understand? So, alátẹnujẹ tó lọ fẹ́ married man as third wife. Oh, you please just park one place. Let us talk the matter that is on ground before you jump into something. Do you know the true story? Before you jump into something, do you know the true story? Ẹ máa ní sùúrù. Many of you abusing this Sholape, you are praising Shade Okoya. Many of you. Why the double standard? Why the double standard? Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nigeria, why the double standard? Many of you that are abusing Sholape, you are praising Shade Okoya. You are praising Shade Okoya. Tí Shade Okoya bá débi báyìí sí ibi tó bá fẹsẹ̀ tẹ̀ bá ẹ lè gbẹnu yín sí kẹ́ kiss ẹ̀. Nítorí ó di báyìí fún lé nísìn. Many of you, you are not being fair and you are hypocrites and you are double standard. You are double standard. But I won't kí n tó fàbọ̀ sí irú yín. I want to tell you people the true life story. Okay? Now, Demola was dating Oluremi and another woman. Okay? That is the woman Sholape was saying is really the first woman. Yeah, this other two, Oluremi, late Oluremi, and Wosila, after all, they are not the first. Are you getting me? When Demola then, hello sister Luko. How are you, sister Tokoni Luko? You're very welcome, sis. God bless you. Miriam Adedoyin-Sola, you're welcome, darling sister. You people, owners of the courtroom, I want you to relax and come and see true life story and learn. This was how Oluremi, when Demola left for America, but people knew Oluremi with Demola more. They were popular as dating each other compared to the other lady that Demola preferred, as I was told, loved more, allegedly. Now, this Oluremi loved Demola so much that after Demola left, she went to her father. Her father has his white garment church. His house in Agege is right beside his church. You know this church that they just do bungalow, then they will do face me, I face you too. Just like that. Just one small church. Not big, nothing. The man is just okay. Not rich. Not, but he is a man that also, I was told, lost his two girls. And he had those two girls from two different women. Oluremi's mother is the first wife. Fumi is the second wife. And he, the man, loved Fumi's mother. That is Oluremi's father. Wọ́n já yín tán ni o, kẹ́ lè mọ̀ pé ó gbé mi lọ síbẹ̀ gan ni o. Ó gbé mi débẹ̀. Pé this is the true story. So Fumi and Oluremi comes from this particular white garment church owner. This man that has church in Agege, Odufela, Odula or something like that. I've forgotten. They gave me the surname. So she went to the father because the father loves them so much. He had them late. You understand? So he will give them anything. In fact, they said then, if they are doing party and they ask their father that their friend took Ankara as young as they were, 15, 16, young, that the man will buy for them. It was that because he felt his own tori won ope and they were girls. The Oluremi then said to the father that, Daddy, she wants to go to America to go and meet Demola. If not, she will buy herself. Eyewitness ló ń sọ o. She will buy herself if the father doesn't support Odubela. Thank you. I love the people on board though. They are really giving me it's true. It's Odubela because they told me to do something, but I couldn't. Odubela. Thank you. So they told me that the father was like, any that didn't have kids early, you know what it is. And he cherished those two children of his. He then he took her and went to see Demola's mother ní ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó. Then she was now married. She was married to Seriki. Are you getting me now? That was how they went, and Demola's mother, of course, you know, is it your child is with our child said go fine. Now so they carry, they sponsor. The father now said, yeah, that child, they got to know each other, and there was mutual agreement. That is my maternal family. Okay, Abi Oladi Meji. Thank God somebody is here to tell you people I'm lying if I have gbesira wọn. See, somebody said she's Abi Oladi. That is my maternal family. So if I'm lying about this Odu Agege, Odubela, Mama Oluremi, Mama Fumi, she will say I'm lying. So thank you for being on board. So that was how the father sponsored her, and she went to meet Demola Seriki at the age of 16. As young as that. In fact, that was the furthest in education. She did not do more than that where she got to when she went to America. She didn't furthermore educate herself. When she got to America, you know, people that have not lived together before, okay? Unknown to the other side, unto them also, that lady that Demola Seriki really loved also too has made her way to America. How that one did it, you know, they don't know. From the side I heard the story. Are you getting me? That one too has found herself. She's gotten her way, found her way to America, and Demola knocked them, knocked Oluremi, knocked that one too, and that one birthed the first child for Demola. But because, you know, this other Oluremi, they've gone to meet Demola's mother. Are you getting me? Yeah. So they were aware of Demola, Oluremi. The other one bettered the first child. In fact, the gap between Oluremi's daughter, Abiola, this Biola that is causing problem now, Biola that has seized the key to her father's, but she is the first child of Oluremi for her husband Demola. But the first child Gogon is not from Oluremi, that you know, that you people are aware of. You understand? Is that other woman? She had the first child, a girl too, but her child is very fair, because the woman is very beautiful and very fair. She's naturally fair. Oluremi is not naturally fair. She used cream. But that other woman is naturally fair. So her daughter came out, and you know, Seriki too is yellow. So the daughter came out really fair. So that woman bettered the first child for Demola Seriki. Only God knows what happened, that, you know, it didn't work between them. The person that gave me the inside story doesn't understand that side, but understands Oluremi's side. Do you get me? As I'm telling you people. So Oluremi bettered the second child, Abiola, bettered the first from her side is Abiola, second is Wale, third is Koinsola. She had 3 children for Demola Seriki. Now, whilst they were together in America, New York or something like that, they now, you know, getting to, you know, they've not stayed together before. When they were in Nigeria and they are young, they used to fight a lot. They used to, as in, fight a lot. But Oluremi, really loves Demola. And maybe I will, in going as I'm saying the story, you will find out that Demola too loves her. But let me continue. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa tẹ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ lọ. I just pray I don't mix things up because I was bombarded with true life story. Now, Demola, after, they tried the thing, two people from different background. Now, as young as they were, they would beat each other. Ó wá Senate ó wá ń ṣe odù. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ò ní parọ́ o. Torí jẹ́jẹ́ mi ni mo jókòó tí ó wá sọ fún mi hàn. So ó wá ń ṣodù àtọkọ àti ìyàwó àti gbogbo wọn. Àwọn ọmọ ìsàlẹ̀ kó iṣẹ́ wọn nìyẹn. So odù yẹn dẹ̀ ó pay. So Olúrẹ̀mí was now selling jewelry, maybe gold from inside. As in, when I say from inside, is in their home in New York. So she was selling jewelry and everything like that. Ó dẹ̀ ń ṣe odù yẹn dẹ̀ ń jẹ́ fún wọn. So in 1989, after long a bit together, they decided that Demola felt ọwọ́ wọn ti tẹ Ekuda. Let them go and do wedding in Nigeria. So Demola and Olúrẹ̀mí went to Nigeria from America, New York. They went to do wedding. 1 week ni wọ́n fi ṣe wedding yẹn. If you think this story is false, go and ask Obesere, ask K1, ask Sashina Peters, ask KSA, King Sunny Ade. 1 week ni wọ́n fi ṣe wedding yẹn. They did this wedding orinlẹ̀ gidi in 1989. After doing the wedding, Demola also bought a Rolex wristwatch. That wedding, he bought a Rolex, ọmọlódù ni. So ìdán oríṣiríṣi wọ́n pín dán. In fact, the story is that they spent nothing less than, as I was told, allegedly over 100 million for that wedding. Bóyá in naira, you understand? For that wedding, ní ayé ìgbà yẹn, they spent over 100 million for that wedding. Please, where did you do your nails? It's lovely. Oh, you have to live in Ireland for you to be able to do the nail. So if I tell you now, it's not any use to you if you're not based in the Republic of Ireland. So yes, Yeye. Okay, thank you, Titi Layomi. I'm getting it. Thank you. Because those of you that are witness, if I'm lying, just say, you have just seen irọ́ ni, because wọ́n sọ fún mi ni. Ẹni tó dẹ̀ sọ, all the presence in their life ni. Ó dẹ̀ pè mí. Ó ní, and they were telling me, they were giving me witness, and they were giving me pictures to back it up. Me, I don't like when you are telling me something, you are not backing it up with truth. Are you getting me? So they said the wedding was fantastic, and that was how they went back to America after the wedding in 1989. Wow. After 1989, Demola came to Nigeria in 1990. Demola Seriki. When he came to Nigeria in 1990, behold, níbi tó ti ń rìn gbèrègbèrè kiri àsọmọ town. You understand? That was how he met, what's her name? Wosila. He met Wosila 1990. He did wedding with Olúrẹ̀mí 1989. He met Wosila that trip, and Walaya was told, allegedly, that before he went back to America, he did wedding Nikai for Wosila. he did wedding Nikai for Wosila. And he also gifted her Rolex wristwatch. So, trying to make me understand that when he weds you, he must give you Rolex wristwatch to signify that he's a big man in town. Ọmọ olódùn ni o, nígbà yẹn o, gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe gbọ́. So, that was how he got back to America. And of course, remember I said he just did wedding with Oluremi 89. So he came to Nigeria 1990 and he did wedding again. In fact, the person that told me was at the two wedding. So no, the second wedding, the person was there. The real Oluwemi, the person was there. So the person, as you know, a man of honor, he said, when he got back, that Oluremi was angry. There was, fight started. Demola said, it has happened here. Wait. I don't want to be mixing because I put my bullet points. Mo fi àwọn bullet points yẹn. Mi ìfẹ́ lọ mix ẹ̀ torí. Okay. I think somebody is telling me that I wrote Senator Demola. No, it's minister. It wasn't a senator. Ẹ má bínú. I think somebody is saying that you wrote senator. It's not the same. I'll correct it. You people in your mind, please help me correct it to minister. I put bullet points so that I don't want to forget anything. Okay. So, in all of this, barely a year, it's true, he had Wosila. So, now he's married to Wosila. He didn't stop at that. Number one thing, which this person didn't have to tell me, the only fact that I had, which is still truth and it has not changed, is that Demola Seriki is a womanizer. He likes women. Àtọmọdé àtàgbà. He likes women a lot. Even some of his wife's friends, he knocked them. Some of them, the kids that I don't know, because please, so they allegedly, they said some of his wife's friends, some of them, their children that they have for their husband is for him. Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, èmi kò ṣojú mi o. Ọlọ́run àtẹríjì òkú o, àtẹ òkú sí afẹ́fẹ́ rere o. So, in 1991, so I just said I should mention that so that you know that he's a Casanova. And he's a fine man. He's a fine man. I have not seen him on ground before, only television. He looks like I was Saudi king. You understand? They said it's his mother that has that beauty. So, in 1991, MKO Biola is the one that made Seriki, Demola Seriki, minister. Before all this time, he's not yet a minister. He went into politics through and by wàhálà ti pọ̀jù. He became a politician, through after MKO, he became a politician during MKO's regime. They were the ones following MKO and they were the ones, AD, Kiniko, Igbada, Ikodo. So he was struggling because, when you come from abroad and you go into politics in Nigeria, gbogbo ìtọ́wọ́ ẹ you will spend it. You will first of all dami tútù síwájú so that you can penetrate. Unfortunately for him, the pace in which he was going, MKO then died. You know, many people's career entered inside water due to MKO. Do you understand? I can tell you, Dele Momodu, Tinubu, he amongst them, and many others, if you remember them, he was amongst the one that things went down for when MKO died. Dele Momodu quickly he started doing with even all the enemies of the, all of them. Tinubu stayed on his lane, but smarter than all. And of course, because Tinubu, Tinubu, you people might think he's not a proud man. In fact, a lot of people, when he started politics and even, went into politics in Gbapoti under PDP, Demola, Seriki, they said, oh, Fidiremi, they didn't like him in Isaleko then. Because many of them think he's an alamposa, he's too proud and everything. Do you understand? So he didn't win. Yeah. But he couldn't also work with Tinubu because he didn't know how to gbera ìwálẹ̀. So things went down for him. At that point, they started struggling. He was struggling. Yeah, he was struggling. And he wanted to do politics. You understand? So he after the demise of so things went down for him, and he broke from AD and then decamped to PDP, and under Bode George, under Bode George, he then was still broke. Are you getting me? He was still very, very broke. So all this time that he was still very broke, remember I said he was also with this girl Wosila, this woman Wosila, the money he came with from America. Are you getting me? Go and ask Wosila this story. The money he came with from America, he used it like this to go and... It's dropping, so I want to see. I may cut it. Sorry, Emma Beno. This is the problem about YouTube now. YouTube is becoming very irritating. It's blank. Okay, let me cut it off and come back. You are back. I'm back. Okay. If I'm back, then let me not cut it off. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I changed it. I changed the network. Sorry, Facebook. It's okay now. Okay, good. I had to change the network. I don't know. It's okay now. Okay. So let's continue then. Now, this was how... Okay, where did I stop? This was how we got to... I said we. When he came home, remember, I said, Omolodu ni America. The money he came back with, and he went into following MKO. You first of all spend your money and everything. Also, he spent a lot of money to, he wanted to marry Wosila. He spent a lot of money. Ó pump owó sí inú ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn, to that Wosila, Okoya's younger sister. And because Wosila, allegedly is loved by Okoya, the older brother. She's the last born of their Okoya's family. She's the last born, and Okoya treats her like his child. Are you making sense for me? So he wanted to impress. Oh no, Wogon. To an extent, he moved. He was living in a rented house in Surulere. You understand? He was living in a rented flat in Surulere. He now carried some of his, his things and was now living with Wosila. Do you understand? He had rented apartment in Surulere and also was living with Wosila in Ikoyi. So Wosila too birthed 2 girls for him. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ máa dé o, kẹ́ máa dé o, gbogbo nǹkan tí mò ń sọ yìí ẹ máa be putting it and kẹ́ máa dé o. It's true life story o. At that time he just came from America. He rented a place in Surulere, and then he was living with Wosila in Ikoyi. Of course, Koya gave Wosila a flat there. They have not moved to Lekki then, or a flat there. So he was living. It was in that house she birthed the 2 kids she had for Seriki, Demola. So he was now broke after he has spent all the money. He was now broke. Remember, he also has a wife with 3 children in America. She comes home. And they are the type of people that can't go and get office work and work. Mind you, I said to you people, Oluremi she didn't further her education. So that Odu that they are used to it. People that do Odu, when I say Odu, if you understand me, you understand. If you don't understand me, I can't help you. So people that do that Odu, many times they can't work. They can't work. Even if they see you doing jama, they be thinking, how do you cope? The stress is done. They just stay at home for morning till night. They can decide to start doing business like she was selling gold. Yeah, she was selling gold and everything like that. But everything, if money is not coming in, gbogbo yẹn ẹ máa fi jẹun ni. And the man is a womanizer. Ti pump owó sí ilé àwọn kan tí lọ fi impress a lot of money allegedly. So this was how it got to a point where after himself and the wife, Oluremi had fought about this matter of Wosila. At a point she needed to succumb because she loves that man gone new. She Oluremi loves that man gidi gone. So she succumbed. So the man was now, so when she came to Nigeria, and of course she was in that flat. So one day like that, Wosila came with one bag like that. And one guy like that, that works for them, that man sends to Wosila, now came to tell Oluremi that Wosila as Mama Halima is here, because her children's name too, they bear Muslim name, Halima Ati or something like that, is here. And Oluremi, have never set her eyes as in one-to-one on the first time she set her eyes on what's her name now, Mama Halima, that is Wosila Okoya, only for her to come with one bag like that, all this leather bag that's olden days bag like that, and one bag in the briefcase by, and she now said she came to see Mama the Oluremi, and she came to drop Demola Seriki's bag. What happened? He should warn him. She has told security, she has told everybody he should never step his leg in that house anymore, that he's an irresponsible man. So she, Oluremi, meeting her Yawo for the first time, was still trying to, because of the love she has for her husband, things will get better. Things will get better. Why? Meanwhile, Demola didn't tell her, you know, he shuttles here today, shuttles there tomorrow. He didn't say to her that he has been chased out of Okoya's flat. You understand? The house in Ikoyi, that Wosila have chased him out because he was broke. He was broke then. Oh, broke, ni. So he couldn't pay school fees. He couldn't do anything. So they chased him out. The lady chased him out. So Oluremi now was betting her that she should take, no. Then she used the word, because eyewitness ni o, ẹ mọ̀ pé kémi bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín, mi ò sọ àgbélẹ̀rọ, that no, she's not, she doesn't have time for Surulere o, her own is Solon Shogo. That if not that, you know, the document, meanwhile she has said she was interested in another man, and the man's name is Badmus Tunde Badmus. The man is a billionaire. He's a billionaire. You don't know. The man was already, ó ti ń toasty àbúrò Okoya. And because of her older brother, a lot of people had interest in her. She has gone to push herself. She didn't limit herself. You understand? She has, she went to really push herself. She has become classy and everything like that. Meanwhile, if people that know Oluremi always say one thing about her, you are saying the truth. Wait now. You think I didn't hear the story from àwọn àgbélẹ̀rọ. I heard it from inside. So the Wosila said to the Yale that if not, some documents that he left, he has carried this clothes, he has packed his clothes because he has been chased out, but he forgot that. And there are documents like certificates of his education and all those things. She doesn't want to hear. Because of that, that's why he came back. Or he should never step. She has told security, anybody, Toba. So she came, she dropped that thing, and the woman begged her. Oluremi begged her, but she said it's her that can take all those things. Now, let me tell you the personality of these women. Oluremi is a woman that, I think she has very limited education. And also, she's not the kind of, something is burning. Demo, why did you want this thing? Hey, I wish to be like. Oluremi is she's this type of women that in those days, she sells gold. So the ones that were remaining from Odu and everything that they were doing in America, when she wears clothes like this, she's pretty, she's elegant, she's, but she doesn't have the kind of personality Demola Seriki wants in a woman. And guess what it is? Education, being eloquent, being able to have a conversation. Women that you will hold and be able to present in public, and they will hold conversation and be able to, close conversation, and they will be able to, carry themselves in a formal manner, which is what Wosila has. Wosila, had that personality Demola likes in women. Are you getting me? Yeah. He liked Oluremi, but Oluremi didn't have all those, ká sọ̀rọ̀, ká sọ òyìnbó, ká gbéra wa, ká pọ́n, ká ṣe bí òyìnbó, ká possible eloquent ká ní conversation ká meet, you know. So all those things limited at first, okay, before some other things happened. So Wosila had all those personalities. She's been able to class herself, to tush herself, to carry herself, and she was the kind of woman Demola really, really liked. Demola is the one that liked Wosila. Wosila allegedly did not. So when this lady was saying, Wosila told her pé òun gbé ọkọ lórí, kí ló mú yẹn wá? It's true. They said Wosila left Demola when Demola Opo was broke. She left. She went with Chief Tunde Badmus from Oshogbo. He is a renowned farmer in the whole of Nigeria. Everybody, I mean, let me not say everybody anyway. Let me bí ó ṣe sọ fún mi ni mo ṣe gbé sílẹ̀ yẹn. But he is known. If you Google it, you see àwọn olówó ayé àtijọ́ yẹn, you know, they fall in the category and the sawawu of Okoya. Do you make sense from what I am saying now? So this was how Demola's remaining, you know, his one bag itoku dumped in his house, in his apartment flat that they rented in Surulere, and she left. And behold, she went to marry somebody else. Along the line, Demola, let me torí mo fẹ́ lọ, mi fẹ́ parọ́ fún yín, mo fẹ́ gbé fún yín lódindi ni. So okay, so they said to me, when AD broke it, they came to PDP under Bode George. By now, Demola was broke. He got slots from chairing from Lagos State offices and contracts, which he enjoyed, but not so much because of the party he then belonged to under Tinubu's government, with some of his friends whom he introduced into politics, like likes of Musiliu Obaniko. He contested for House of Rep, PDP, and lost woefully. It's just bullet points. Okay. Wosila saw that money wasn't coming as much. He couldn't pay her children's upkeep and decided to dump him. She said she couldn't manage a broke man. Before we knew it, she married Tunde Badmus, the billionaire farmer from Oshogbo, strictly. Demola Seriki was a complete womanizer. He loved beautiful women. Okay. So I'm on point. Because mo bá yín gbé, ẹ mọ̀ pé tẹ́ ń bá fẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀. I had to put bullet point so that I will not talk amiss, and so I think I'm on point so that mo follow bullet points. Yeah, in it. So 1999, go and ask Solape o. Stroke 2000, he met Solape. Now, how did Solape is the one some of you are writing, oh, Biscuit, daughter and everything. Hello. I don't know what many of you have against Biscuit. Are you getting me? Biscuit lived her life. The woman lived her life. No audio care. Ẹ má gbé yẹn wá lórí YouTube yo. No audio. Is this true? Yes. Wosila had a grown-up daughter. Yes, it's true. From her, it's true. Wosila already had a child for one rich man. Yeah, no, it's not Seriki. It's true. She had a child prior to Seriki. She already had a child. Yeah, is an elderly man. The man is an elderly man, àgbàlagbà. Ó bímọ fún man yẹn, and ọmọ ẹ̀ rí ogún gbà gan níbẹ̀ yẹn. If I remember the man's name, I was told it's true. You are right. Tutu Adewale, you are correct. It's true. She had a child for one man, an elderly man, before she met with Seriki. Okay, then it's true. And you know, I've forgotten the name of that family. If I remember, I will tell you people. Okay. So where was I now? Ẹ ti dàrú mọ́ mi lórí o. So Sholape met with, you see, El Rufai was the one that brought Sholape. You know, when Obasanjo came into power, when Obasanjo came into power, there was that season when Obasanjo said, àwọn ọmọ àwọn tó ń ṣe dáadáa nílùú òyìnbó that can work, that can, Sholape was among the people El Rufai brought in from United Kingdom. And they put them in strategic place. She was working with the DG. In fact, all those things she said, when that she mentioned is not a lie. She did IT and also studied law. And then when she got to Nigeria, they put her in strategic place. She has 2 daughters. No, she doesn't have 2 daughters. This person has 3 daughters. Chief Dejowo, thank you. That is the man. Thank you very much. Chief Dejowo, that's the first person she had her child for. Dejuwon. Sorry, money Dejowo. Dejuwon, Chief Dejuwon. Yes. Okay, that doesn't matter. It's not about that, please. Let us concentrate on the story that we are interested in. It's not about how many kids, that I don't think matters in this, what we are going to talk about. So now she left Sholape. Now it is time for Sholape's story. So Sholape came into existence. Remember, she has gone to marry somebody else. She has Otiba Olowo Lo. So now I want to tell you people something. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí n fẹ́ sọ yìí, mi ì lè làjà, but màá já yín. I know the people in America, they know. But màá já yín díẹ̀díẹ̀. No, mi ì ní làjà. Mi ì ní làjà. Remember when this woman came into the life of Demola Seriki? Demola Seriki wasn't treating Oluremi right. She was abandoned. She was neglected because he has followed Wosila. And I believe that some of these things that I want to share with you, which I won't laja, but I will maso ni ráńpẹ́. Demola must have told Wosila and also most likely told Sholape. By the time Sholape came into the life of Demola, Demola had vowed that he will never, ever fi aya lu aya Oluremi more. And this was because of some incident that happened in America. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lé o. Yeye, this weight loss is too much. Which weight loss? Kilo too much. So this fat that I still have, you are still thinking is too much. This fat, you don't like me. With all this one, tell me weight loss is too much. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo ẹ̀yin ayé ẹ wo okùn mi. Èèyàn kan ní pé weight loss mi pọ̀, ẹ wo okùn mi. Abeg, please, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, please, everybody face their own life o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ face health yín, kémi náà face tèmi. Kò tèmi tí mo fẹ́ jò. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ n face health mi o. So This thing I'm telling you people, Shola pe, I believe from the way they told me, most likely has told Demola Seriki told Shola pe, Demola Seriki told, because those things that Shola pe was saying, it speaks volume. Told Wosila. So when Oluremi was in America, after all the issue, people started advising her that she should not just be sitting down and be looking and be crying, because she fell in, she was neglected. And in America, some things happened. One particular one that happened. One happened in Nigeria. The person was murdered. I can call the name if you push me, pere. Another one happened again. Another one. This one that happened in a party. The lady died 2 years ago. Her name is Feishara. That Feishara, she was snatched. You naked on social media. How? Tolu Benson, look at what you typed. Who naked on social media? How? That I showed my stomach is naked on social media. Some of you just type in a pathetic manner. It's a shame. So if I wear crop top now and my stomach is showing, I'm naked. I'm naked on social media, because Odola, on Dejo. It's people like Tolu that will say that I'm naked because I showed my stomach. If I want to show my improvement of how I'm slimming, that I always show because I show my stomach. Tolu said I'm naked. Because on Dollar, on the story, people like Tolu are the ones that will be saying no top and down that Yeye Kudi came also naked. Ẹ wo, Ọlọ́run á máa ṣọ́ wa. So this particular one, Feishara, she died 2 years ago. Feishara's husband is alive. His name is Yemi. I think Yemi Akinsoya. Those that know him, they will tell you. Okay? In fact, this Feishara is the one that was snatched from my uncle. In fact, my uncle Wale Saubana, was the one that broke the news to me. Uncle Wale, let me sing a song for you people. Èké ní pẹ̀rú, èpè ní òpòlè, ilẹ̀ dídà ní òpò rẹ̀. They sang that song. They sang that song for this particular guy, Akinsoya. They sang it for him. Because this Yemi Abi, is it Yemi Abi? He was the one. He was just a young guy. Because of their Olodu ni gbogbo wọn. Gbogbo wọn ń tẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni. Olodu everybody. Do you understand? Even my uncle that time, but my uncle is a big man now in Nigeria. He's now into petrol. He has petrol stations and everything. So this my uncle was married to Feishara. Feishara was his heartthrob. Ẹ̀mí ọ̀gá ni Feishara. This guy called Yemi Akinsoya snatched Feishara from my uncle Wale Sabana. And Wale Sabana nearly died because of this Feishara. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ fún yín. òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ni o. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tì. Uncle Wale couldn't believe it. She went with a younger man. This younger man, òun ni o. He's in America. If you think I'm lying, go and ask him. Adeyemi Akinsanya abi Adesanya. Go and meet him in America. I know he's in Nigeria. They have deported him. Sorry, he has been deported. He's in Nigeria. If you look for him in Nigeria, they will tell you. You will find him. He's been deported. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí wá lé late Demola Seriki. Ó wá gbá àwọn Shara told the children, the older children she had for Wale Salbana. Anytime she goes out, she will tell them to be recording what this young boy, Adeyemi Abikinikan Yemi Adesanya, was doing inside the house. You understand? What he was doing inside the house. So, báwọn ọmọ yẹn ṣe rẹ́kọ̀dì winning nìyẹn. So one day, Olúrẹ̀mí was, she dresses fine. She enter party now. Everybody heads turn. Shara then said, what? Because she has evidence of because she has attacked her husband that snatched her. Abi? And that one has confessed some things. And so she decided to disgrace Olúrẹ̀mí in the party. Along the line, ó lọ gbé ọ̀rọ̀ sí Seriki létí Demola Seriki. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ fún yín. Demola Seriki was on the floor he was crying like a baby. Ẹkún gidi ni o. Ẹkún ego. Òun tó ń gẹ́ṣì káyàn mọ́lé. Ayé òun ti. Many things. All these things, go and ask Wale, their second born, because there are some things that went down. I can't open up all. They are dead now. But I'm just telling you what led to this, what led to this. He became so bad that Demola Seriki said he was going to divorce Olúrẹ̀mí. But in the end, Funmi, she's alive. Go and ask her. Even that day, she received slap. Because there were some confession. Funmi is half sister to Olúrẹ̀mí. There were some things that when she saw Demola Seriki crying, she mistook that made somebody to slap her that day and say, how can you agree and confess to some things? Ọmọ ìyá Hausa, because she's half sister to Olúrẹ̀mí. I can't open it all. Mama, come put the dot together. I can't help you people. I can't help you people. Put the dots together. So he cried. He cried. There are some other, if I say it now, some of you will just say, let me just hide all those ones. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi gbogbo yẹn lẹ̀. And funnily, àwọn tí mo tún fẹ́ mention yẹn náà, wọ́n ti kú o, wọ́n pa ìkan. In fact, àwọn méjèèjì ni wọ́n pa. Yes, they have killed those two men too. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lọ fà gan-an. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lọ fà. Kò ní yé yín. Àwọn tó mọ̀. Ó mọ̀. So Demola vowed. Late Demola, the Seriki, I was told, allegedly vowed pé òun ò ní fi àyà lu àyà pẹ̀lú Olúrẹ̀mí mọ́. This was the beginning of Olúrẹ̀mí's mental instability. She fell and went into depression. She now went into prayer sórí òkè o, everything o, because Demola said àwọn ò tún gbọ́dọ̀ fọ hallelujah mọ́. But so she accepted her fate, coupled with the fact that education, she didn't have it. So all those things affected her a lot. But she still loved Demola. It affected her brain, her mind, her conscience, and because, you see, it was from that tears insiders that understand Demola now said they didn't even know that Demola loved her. Only that he would have vowed with his whole life that anywhere I leave her, but she married me. Do you understand? So he was highly disappointed. Meanwhile, stories have it that it was because of being neglected, being lonely, ni àṣìṣe yẹn ṣe come up. Okay, Sholape came into the picture. Now remember, Sholape came on a clean slate. She met nobody. I'm sure the man would have told her about Olúrẹ̀mí. And of course, Wosila had gone. But because, remember, they appointed this man for Minister of Interior and Kinikon. Didn't them also did a bit confused? Didn't Demola also did she know? So why did he refuse chest to chest with her? Please explain codedly. Fems omits me or down coded anything. I've finished that part. Go and dissect it yourself. Anything you think now you serve it. Fems or omits me or down me or mom. I don't know. You know, the people involved, one has been deported to Nigeria. That's Yemi. Is in Nigeria. If you see him, you know, because he confessed. Feishara is late. Demola is late. Olúrẹ̀mí is late. And Olúrẹ̀mí never healed from that revelation and all that happened in America. Do you understand? That one. She never healed because other things, you know, because of that singular act, they brought all that into this man. You know, Feishara maybe knows about it, but Demola was informed and they gave him evidences. Do you understand? So Wosila had gone with Chief Tunde Badmus. So Sholape came on a clean slate, to be sincere. Yes, the man is old. Not old, but if you look at the age gap, myself and Sholape were the same age. And that man was born 1959. Feishara, Olúrẹ̀mí was 1960. Or was 1960. What's her name? Wosila is 1961. They are all age group. So 1959 and Sholape and myself, we are the same age. I'm just months older than her. We are 50. We'll be clocking 52. We are 51 now. Are you making sense from it? So now she was neglected. Sholape, of course, the kind of woman that this man really likes is people like Sholape too. Eloquency, education, people you can take out for official and everything like that. So all those things that Sholakwe said in her video that he told her, they are not lies. Many she didn't even say. Hello, can you have that thing? You know, all those things that Sholakwe said that he told her, she's not lying. You understand? She didn't even expose her. You need to get to know so that you will know how in depth. But one thing is that she came on a clean slate. She came on a clean slate during Obasanjo's regime, when this person was not given an opportunity, made a minister. And the moment he became minister, guess what? Wosila came back. The moment he became a minister, Wosila Okoya came back. Ló bá kọrí sí Abuja. Ṣé ń gbọ́ o? Meanwhile, Sholakwe ó ti bí kìíní. She didn't know, she's young. But her gbogbo, in fact, can I see Shoki? At the peak of her career, Sholakwe's career, because late Demola Seriki is a very selfish man. Remember I told you, simple anything happen, he was crying like a baby. Ogboronyo, allegedly, they said he stayed on the floor, he was crying. So, at the peak of her career, he told her to resign. That he will set her up in business. But she saw the housewife. Because by now, she was just barely 26, 20-something years old. And she had reached that peak in her career. Do you understand? But he told Sholakwe, for his own selfish interest, Oya resign. Because àwọn ẹrù fa ló lọ kó wọn wá from ìlú òyìnbó. All those our, everyone that was doing well, you are doing well. They was, come and work with the government. Come and, strategic places. Obasanjo said they should go and bring them. Sholakwe was one of the people Rufai brought back during that time. And that was how he met Sholakwe. And to be sincere, many people have their, would I call it, reservation about Sholakwe. If you know Sholakwe before, many people take her as too proud, doesn't mix, she don't look at you. Die. But that man took it from her, because there was a time, if you don't know, she was sent back to her mother for 3 good years. For 3 good years, Demola Seriki said she shemo. And also, he doesn't want the mother involved in their marriage. All those pride, all those, he wasn't going to have it. He wants her to be eloquent, but he wasn't. Meanwhile, all that time too, Wosila was Okpada. But that man was managing the situation. In fact, to an extent, the people that called him there and said, how can you take Wosila back? How can Wosila that left you and went when you were broke, now that you are back, God, opened door, made you a minister, you are made a minister. Now you took Wosila back, and the answer. So if you can take Wosila back and she's resumed her position in your life, Oluremi, why? He then said, I quote, allegedly, Tori, they said he prefers Wosila because Wosila doesn't like him when he was broke. Yeah, because Wosila wanted him to be responsible. Wosila wanted him, leaving him made him her leaving him made him ambitious, that I must make it, I must do well. That act, Wosila showed that this is me, not like Oluremi that was a pretender. He thought she was a saint. But Wosila is like this. What you see is all you get, and for that reason, he lost it. So glaringly, as far as the person was concerned, because he was among the people that spoke, how can you take Wosila back? And that was his response. And that he was shocked when he said he lost Wosila like that. At least he knows that if she say I'm going, leaving you, you don't have, she's going here. Somebody is saying you are very right. That's what I was told. They said Wosila, as she is like that, she can't share her money. She doesn't use money to joke with a man. She can't share her money with a man. Nothing like I'm there when you are struggling. Only when it's good, she's here. In fact, when she went to marry them in what's the name of that man? Badmus house. Badmus had a wife in the house. She went to do second wife. But before that second wife, there was already one in the that left. There was the person there wasn't really the first wife. That one met somebody, but that one left. So the one she met there, she did second wife there. But the moment Demola became this thing, she came back to Demola. I then say, so she's not an estranged wife. I said no. She was back fully as Demola's wife. Because if you people remember, I said that she was no more, she's an estranged wife. He said no. That Demola is the one that loves her. That many times he was going. That many times, I say he was going, many times he goes for, like the way Regina is taken around by Senator Ned, that many of those occasions, he wasn't sure like he was taking, that he was taking Wosila, that he used to take Wosila. I said, really? He said, yes. I said, I didn't know. I didn't know that. Do you understand? So Wosila with all her, and I said, could it be because of the brother? Maybe they are doing as I say, is the man giving them anything? No. The man said, in fact, that can they shock me? Let me calm down. Let me not jump. So fast forward, let me see my bulletin. I don't want to be going about the bush. So let me see. So in 1999-2000, Solape Shaba, now Solape Demola Seriki, among the Nigerian youths doing fantastically well in the UK then, Baba Obasanjo insisted bringing in young and vibrant youths to come build the nation with him through Malam Nasiru El-Rufai, who was then Minister of the FCT Abuja. She worked directly with the minister at first and later went on to hold different offices under the government. Also, that name Shaba also helped in her joining in government. You remember that the mother married Shaba. She is not actually Shaba. You all know that. Her father's name is Apollo. She's actually, I remember Sholape is Apollo. The father used to be a piano, a trumpet. Àwọn tó máa ń folk trumpet yẹn, ó máa ń jẹ́ mistress yẹn, dá pé quarter race yẹn nígbà yẹn lápapá. That was how the mother met the father. Apollo ni máa yẹn jẹ́. Sholape and the older sister, I think they are from. So the woman now married Shaba. So Shaba, I think she had 2 girls for Shaba, but the story is none of our business. The story here be back on, and I think a lot of people are looking at the mother story to judge Ṣọlápé, it's unfair. It's unfair. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run ṣe yẹn. Èyí tó jẹ́ ti ilé ayé yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ ní tòótọ́ àti lódodo. So let's continue. So we can't carry the matter to that side. So let's continue. Let's go back to our own the thing she exposed to us. Let us minute on that. Then Sholape met Demola. They started dating and later got married. She gave him 2 kids. So yes, Demola asked Sholape to quit her job and focus more on family. Demola was made a minister, double portfolio. Wosila dumps Alhaji Tunde Badmus and returns to Demola. Demola separates from Sholape as a result of mother's interference in her matrimonial home for a while. Okay, they later made friends, but Wosila already took the front seat from 2 other spouses, from Remi and Sholape, when they sent became the official wife. You remember nígbà tí space yẹn kọ̀ ra yọlẹ̀ Wosila àti Iwajoko in 2003 so 2004. Remi, Seriki, okay, I've talked about that, about Yemi Akinsoya. I've talked about Feishara, Wale Sabana's ex-wife. I've talked about that. When they was like, okay, I've talked about that. Then swore that he would. Okay, he then swore that he will not send her packing, but he will keep her for the sake of the children, but will no longer have conjugal knowledge of her ever again. That trouble Remi so much that she became a shadow of herself. She lost her respect and place as a first wife. Okay, now, okay, so are you getting it? So that period, that was when this lady, Wosila, penetrated when they sent Sholape back home. Ṣé highlight tí mo búlẹ̀ torí I'm following it so I don't mix it up. So then there was reconciliation. When they reconcile, because of that break and separation, and Wosila had penetrated, when Sholape came, humble, she needed to buy her heart and mend ways with her husband. So she concentrated, unknown to her, that time wouldn't be enough. I mean, Konito, time wasn't really going to be enough for them. You understand? So Umbari àníyàn wọn lọ until wo date yẹn, until cancer came up in 2020 to 2021. You understand? He had cancer. So when he had the cancer, the struggle was deep. In 2022, go and ask them. It means suffering, in 2022, he invited the 3 wives. So he has agreed now that he knows he managed 3 people. You see, Sholape was talking about 3 of them, but me, I was arguing. So it's true. He wasn't sleeping with one. He was really actually with Sholape and Wosila. But the other woman, Oluremi, it wasn't, due to that singular thing that happened in 2003 to 2004. That was the last I was told they had carnal knowledge of each other, allegedly. Now, in 2022, he invited the 3 of them. He invited the 3 of them in 2022. And when he invited the 3 of them, ask them, although Oluremi is late, meanwhile, she never got herself back. At a point, she started getting herself back, but could that be more? Okay? But for a while, she lost it. It affected her to an extent that they said sometimes she will greet people, she won't remember she has greeted them. She will greet you again. She won't remember, she was losing it. So this was how he called them. When he called them, he told them that what if he dies? What would they do? They said the three of them were saying, God forbid. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí ló fẹ́ pa yín, kò sí kú kan, awúsùbíláì kíní kan. They said he now brought out his willy willy in front of the three of them. He brought out his willy willy, showed it to the three of them and said, this thing that you people are fighting for, have been told that time is here, that is going. There's nothing they can do about it. That he is going. That was when they realized something has happened to him, that he's dying. And the amazing part is that when he became an ambassador, Tinubu gave him land in Ikoyi. He built a house. Aside the house he has in Surulere. He has house in Surulere, not rented now. I think he lost Surulere a lot. He built house in Ikoyi. That's when he's in Lagos. He's always there. He documents everything, even a copy of his will, allegedly. The house he built in Ikoyi, Tinubu is the one that gave him that land. Can I shock you? Let me off that thing. Okay. We'll cook, Nisha. Sorry. He built that house, furnished everything, perfecto. Wosila is with the key of that house. When they were doing his burial, is in Ikoyi. That area of Folawiyo, there's a place they said Folawiyo's house, the area. Wosila made sure that they did not come into that house. Àti Ṣọlápé o, àti Olúrẹ̀mí o. She made sure that nobody came into that house. She's the only one that is there. The house he was living before his demise. So, I'm still going to play Ṣọlápé. I'm still going to play Ṣọlápé because where we head it up to yesterday, mo fẹ́ ká gbọ́ dé ibì kan. So, I have brought their background, the background of their story ní títí dé ibi tá wà. Biola, when she wedded, the father was a minister. As in, when Biola wedded, then the father, Biola tó Seriki, the father was a minister. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? A dime. The father didn't give Olúrẹ̀mí of blessed memory until, because of what had transpired, everybody, he paid them directly. This one, he did big wedding for her. He paid party planner. He gave them the money. He didn't give her money. This Biola, it was when they met at the hall, the day of the wedding. That was when allegedly he gave her 200,000 to Kofu. He didn't plan anything with her. He planned it and and gave her 200,000 because of that story that happened. Are people getting me? Now, at this point, Sholakpe, if you go and meet Sholakpe, Sholakpe will tell you. If not for Sholakpe, which this man confided in his person that told me, that if not for Sholakpe, there was a time he opened card shop for her at ShopRite. He gave Oluremi 35 million. Sholakpe was the one that pleaded with him. Monja Antonio. Sholakpe was the one that pleaded with him. And he told those that needed to know. Not Wosila Okia. Wosila is just after herself. I'm sorry, I have to be sincere with the truth that I've heard. So, Biola, the rivalry she's now doing with this lady called Sholakpe, I don't understand it. If she can do like that, kí wá ní kí àwọn tí àwọn bí àwọn kọ́ya tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n wá síbẹ̀ bàbá Ṣadé met their mothers and Ṣadé took over. She's the eye of the man. This lady, Sholakpe, did not meet them. The man doesn't want to hear anything about Oluremi. Even Oluremi used to call Sholakpe. It's Oluremi that was always giving her tips. Wọ́n máa wá sẹ́kọ̀ọ́, okay, wọ́n ń bọ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, màá ní pé ó yá ẹ lọ bá wọn, ẹ ṣe báyìí, ẹ má wọ. She was the one making sure and also begging their husband to please side, at least make sure you at least do something for Oluremi. Ṣó wá dáa ní nǹkan tí wọ́n ń ṣe fún Sholakpe. Ibo ni Sholakpe ti gbà jẹ̀bi ìyí Biola yẹn? Ká tiẹ̀ gbọ́ ti Wosila pé of course she left that man when the man was broke and came back. Is it not clear? Forget that she married old man, married anything, but she married that man on a clean slate. Ẹ sọ òótọ́. When you see the truth, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ. Let's say the truth and let's fear. You see that Sholakpe tẹ́ ẹ̀ rí yẹn? Go and ask people about her. Tí wọ́n wá ń sọ pé bó ṣe fine yẹn, mo mọ̀ pé kò ń ṣe oníṣìnà ọmọ. Because tó bá pé oníṣìnà ọmọ ni, kò ní ráyè gbogbo eléyìí. Even gan you can't deal with what they are doing to her, they won't do it. Because a ti rinṣẹ́, a ti wọ ibi tó yẹ kó wọ̀, wá ti gbogbo àfọ́lójú ni. But she knows that many of the things she would want to ask for, they will want to try and ask for her body. Because she's a pretty woman. They will want it and she's not going to allow it happen. She won't allow it happen. Awusu be lying. Let's be sincere. Is what she's asking for, is it too much? Some people are even saying she's clout chasing. Okay, how can you people close the gates of burial ground, the votes? How can, and it's the man that paid for his vote. Owó man yẹn ni. Man yẹn ti plan ikú ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Do you know that all the things he said down, ó sọ̀rọ̀ sílẹ̀ fún gbogbo wọn. Everything, Wosila is yet to surrender it. Even will. Everything. He spoke in the video to them. He spoke, said things to them, and said it's after he's late that they should that they should. It's not about greed. Biola was just, no, it's not about greed. She's trying to do rivalry with the wrong person. And she's not. And it's just because of her father, they have given her one position in Abuja. And she thinks she has arrived. And she has forgotten, she's not, that girl, that lady, Sholakpe, is not her rival. The children that man brought forth through Sholakpe, they have a right, and they have every right to go if they like every day. They like, let them go and do skits there on their daddy's burial ground. As long as they feel like bonding there, you don't know. The relationship they had is between them. If you people did not have a relationship with your father, it is not Sholakpe's fault. In fact, it is Wosila that made their mother to be abandoned or neglected or cause trouble in that marriage, that made the mother to go and do her own, do things that allegedly they said she did. However, the man also has many women. Some of Oluremi's friends are also knocking or knocked this man. He was promiscuous. He was promiscuous. I would have expected that her mother would have told her some things. Would have told her some things. I would have expected it. How? And why would they treat young children? Ẹ gbàgbé pé girl yẹn fẹ́ àgbàlagbà, but her own case is, even if it's for money, her case is better than Shade Okoya, better than what's this girl's name? All these ones that actually went there snatch husband. While you people will sit around here praising those ones. But this girl met the man without. These people, Wosila had gone. Otilo. She came back when the man became a minister. Odidi lọ gbé blast bag ẹ̀ ní inú ilé ẹ̀. Ó gbé lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Olúrẹ̀mí pé òun ò ráyè Sùúrùlérè. Your husband is an irresponsible man. Òun ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ rí sàkání o. In fact, there was a day. Can I shock you people? You can imagine how much they gist me, fún me with details. There was a time the woman Oluremi had to sell, gold, some of the gold that she was now wearing to carry herself. She sold and, loaned some money, and she went to America. And when she got to America, whilst in America, in company of some people and everything, at the time that Wosila chased him away, this man called, what's his name? Late Demola called Oluremi whilst in America, boya Los Angeles or something like that. Because she had said going to buy stuff, maybe come to Nigeria to sell. They were trying to introduce her to one business, at least, so that she gets something doing. Torí what he use more doing, wo nle ṣiṣẹ́. Ó yà poko wa wo ṣàyàwó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Bí Demola ṣà ṣe pè ní, called from America, from Nigeria, pé guess what? Wosila have called me that they have chased the kids from the school. No school fees. That was prior to when she, went to now, be with that chief, Badmus, that was now taking care of the children, pending the time. You understand? So he went there. Then they said he saw the kids like this. They allegedly knew they wore torn clothes, the two girls. Their clothes were not looking unkept. This woman, with the money she loaned and the kinikon, they bought box, they had to enter shop to buy clothes. Ní owó tó fẹ́ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe òwò, they had to buy clothes for Wosila's children. Ìyẹn Olúrẹ̀mí yìí o. The first sales she made from that trip, allegedly, they put it together to pay those children, Wosila's children's school fees. I was told. So, in all of this, what is Sholape's fault there? In all of this story, true life story, ni o. Kí ni fault? What is Sholape's fault there? That everything is against her. All of them personally had their personal relationship with the man. And how he treated each and every one of them is according to how I think they treat him during his lifetime. Forget that, forget that he was also messing around though. Sometimes when he was still in Surulere, and this woman was in America, before the problem of she did some, her clothes like this, when they come to the house, they will see almost 17, almost 18, almost 20 to come and wear pajamas, like Olúrẹ̀mí will be walking around the house because he likes beautiful girls that people won't buy. And he's a womanizer. So what is Sholape's fault in all of this? Hold on, let us hear. I won't play all. If you want to listen to many, you can go on my page. So okay, her daughter's name is Bisola. Okay, that one is the Bisola is the child she had for the Adejohun was Wosila. Adejohun was family, abi Adekinikon's family. No, I'm former ambassador to Spain, and then okay. So, and correction, please, not senator, is minister. I will correct it. Correct. Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ gbé kíní Sholape wá. Okay, now let's listen to Sholape. Let's listen. I will allow us listen to some because that thing is making noise. Don't pariwo sí mi létí. Bring it down, please. Okay, Sholape, from where we heard it up to now, as in this, I've given you the background of the story. Please, you can get in touch with their family to know, So I want us to sit down and say, what is Sholape's fault? Why is she being treated in this manner? Why is she not allowed with her children? If they like, let them go there every day. Let them do selfie there and be. If they want to bond with their father, they believe in that. So what is wrong in that? Do you get me? What is wrong in that? What is wrong in that? What? They were doing that during his lifetime, and they still feel they can continue to do it, for as long as they want. So what is you people have done many things to that, to the young lads, the young children. Then that part again, why are you people doing that to them? I'm trying to understand it. You are making noise with this thing. You're making us do it gently. You understand? What is wrong in that? Okay, so I will go from where she started from. It's music. This one is music. No.
Oh, yeah. That I state clearly that before the keys were put on, I normally go there. I was going there several times after the burial, and then I take the kids after school. So we got there once. When we got there, we wanted to sign. They said no. We wanted to take the buggy. They said, gave some excuse. We said we would walk. Then they now said, because we were going and they didn't know what to do, then they blocked access and they said they needed to call their manager. Manager came out and he said, oh, no, that before we go, we have to get permission of Biola. I said, permission of Biola? He said, yes, that is the new rule. Then she says that she has to give permission. I couldn't believe it and I said, do you know who I am? Do you know who they are? He said, yes. I said, but do you know this is my husband's fault? He said, yes. I said, it's my husband that's paid for it. That because he transferred money and he gave her the balance to pay, it's not her money. And you know that this is a polygamist, right? So he now goes there, but this is what they said. And I said, no, I can't believe this. He makes a call to her. She says to him, no, my kids are crying. That is it possible that they're not going to get access to their dad? And I said, no. They're like, they're panicking. And I'm like, no, this is not possible. And I said to him, I said, listen, I can't believe that someone as exposed as this fault would not use their discretion and allow somebody else to say we should not come. I said two things can happen. I can write legally, or I can go out and speak about what is going on at the vault. I said, but you regret it. The kids were crying. And he goes, no, he can't do anything because she said no. We left. Then I sent a text message to her and to several people to let them know that this is out of order. You've told me we should, be calm this time. I said, you're doing so many other things, but this is an area I will not allow you guys to take the mickey. And I sent it to several people very high up. And I said, listen, I am going to, put my foot on this. And I'm going to speak publicly on this. Then within 30, 40 minutes, they send me a message. The vault quickly apologizes at first, stating that she gave them instructions and said don't allow, that I should not do anything against them, that they have told her she has no right. That was their at first instance. Then other people I think spoke with her. Then they now said, oh, they've spoken to her. The language they now use, oh, it's because there's so many people. That has nothing to do with me. Whatever other people are doing is nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
Everybody should keep focused. Everybody has their own lane. They should focus on their own lane.
Exactly.
Before we came, you all were not friends. So don't use us as an excuse to come up with all this group activity. Let everybody do their thing.
Exactly. You're right.
So stop. Said, listen, I am eating scenes and talking as if you're trying to. Then they now said it's because it was untidy. And, they wanted to do some work. And I said, if they wanted to do some work, I've been going there. The kids have been going once a week or whatever. I said, so what's that got to do with us? Are we strangers? So why would she now wake up and said, listen, I am going to, put my foot on this. And I'm going to speak publicly on this. Then within 30, 40 minutes, they send me a message. The vault quickly apologizes at first, stating that she gave them the instructions and said don't allow, that I should not do anything against them, that they have told her she has no right. That was their at first instance. Then other people I think spoke with her. Then they now said, oh, they've spoken to her. The language they now use, oh, it's because there's so many people. That has nothing to do with me. Whatever other people are doing is nothing to do with me.
We've heard this place. Sorry.
Everybody should keep to us. Biola, are you trying to deny us from seeing Daddy? Give us. She was, oh, no. She just wants to have the keys. That's so anytime you want to go, you let her know.
Why?
Black and white.
Why?
This was in last year.
Hey.
Was it December? And I looked at it and I said, okay, you represent your mother's corner. You can't represent me. Your mother is not my mother. My children are not your children. Everybody has their own block. So why would you say that? And then why would one have to contact you to inform you ahead that we want to go to the burial ground? And the truth is, none of you go there. You guys do not go there. Even during anniversaries, you do not go there. So why are you offended that other people go there? Why are you offended that children, the age of your own children, are going to pay respect or to find a way to communicate and to have a contact with their father? Why are you so mean? They asked you and they told you, and you still, after we spoke to you, you still have refused to change your stand that you're going to hold on to the 3 copies.
3 keys, so 3 keys.
And for the last 2 years, every time we have to go outside.
It's unfair.
You want the key? Have it. But I would assume that you have a life. But if you don't, then good luck to you. Even to
sorry, and she's not the firstborn, no. This Biola is not the firstborn, no. I told you people, if you remember, the woman that had the first child, the firstborn is not Oluremi's child, though. The firstborn is that other woman that their father loved the most. Because, you know, that girl called Biola, Ofema, Kofeki, Kofeshe, Yedada. If this what she's doing to this woman, she's doing it. Àwọn èèyàn máa pàtó fún pé ṣé a young lady that made your father made sure that they gave your mother money, and when your mother was, you know, neglected. Nísìnyí, all they want to do, àwọn ń wá ojú rere Wosila, because they, of course, they want how they will get, and Wosila is not going to share anything with them. Allegedly, I heard that all what she wants to grant, even the things that they will see wo ìkàwé ìyẹn ò tiẹ̀ wá kún àwa, you know, to be sincere. Ọlọ́run á bá wọn tó bẹ̀ yẹn, because all you men that are polygamists, mo máa ń sọ fún yín pé wish ẹ̀kú òkè ń sùn wẹ̀ yín, assuming she knew, because gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó gbà, it's better she would have collected it during his lifetime. Knowing the kind of women tó fẹ́ bá tó yìí, yeah, she's supposed to know. But I know that if she had mentioned it, the man would have looked at her as a gold digger. Okay, àwọn làkúrègbè yìí, I don't think I can stand it. Oh, she probably didn't even remember when he told them pé kú ti yá, pé kó ní because she would have seemingly cut across as kí ni wọ́n máa ń pè, gold digger. All what they are trying with her, can they try it with Wosila? Because all of them, none of them goes to the burial ground anyways. Ṣé àwọn tó jẹ́ pé ọmọ yẹn lady yìí ti sọ òótọ́ pé ìgbà tí màá yẹn kú ó ń ṣe selfie ó ń jẹ jollof rice ni. You know, I don't really, I'm not here to condemn them because àwọn ló lose èèyàn. Yeah, but I can say with my full chest, Biola now, is she doing rivalry with these people? I will read what she wrote. I know she was doing that rivalry before the exit of her mother, of that Biola's mother. But what they are trying with her, can she try it with Wosila? Can she try it with Wosila? What this nonsense they are trying with her? If they like, let them go there every day. It's their business. The children go and lay down there, sleep there. It's their business. That's how they feel they can mourn their dad. And if they're still consistent 3 years after the demise of that man, that speaks volume. That speaks volume. If they are consistent, still going there. If it's other people, I know somebody that is married 3 years. I told you people about it. I know somebody here in this country, the husband died just last year. People started calling me to tell me, she has started going to party, she has started doing this, she has started dressing sexy, because to her, when he was alive, what is she best here? Life goes on. If it's the man too, he's most likely 2 days after his wife demise, Otibesima Kulubona. So anyhow, anyway, people, but if they are still going there after 3 years and there's still consistency, it speaks volume. It speaks volume. It goes to show truly she's a dedicated, and she's the only one that is mourning that man with her children. Because it's òótọ́ síbi tí òótọ́ wà. It's òótọ́ síbi tí òótọ́ wà. We can't be double standard. We can't. It's not this girl that is their problem. It's not this girl that did not make them have a relationship with their father. It's not her. The story, that is why I came, and the story I was given, the detailed story. You understand? And they expect me to judge, to sit down and think about it. Iboli, not the person wasn't trying to take side with Sholakpe, to be sincere. The person only said to me, this thing that Biola is doing to this lady doesn't deserve it. If it was Wosila she was doing, which quote here, Kotobe, láti ṣe sí Wosila, preferably. Because Wosila gangan ló bá ìyá ìṣòrogun. However, the mother and Wosila, wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rẹ́rìn ya selfie jẹun pọ̀ náà. So what is this lady's fault nínú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀? Do you understand? Especially the burial ground, the vote, that man paid for it. The man buried himself before he got ready. He knew he was going. Ó palẹ̀mọ́, a ó kọ will. Gbogbo yín dẹ̀ sáré pín kíní yẹn. Lady yẹn kò yọ ní setting, which I can't, I know that he would have done some things for her during his lifetime. I know that. Because ó yẹ kí máa yẹn náà ti mọ̀ pé àwọn tóun bá tò yìí, àwọn eléyìí jẹgúdújẹrá ni wọ́n, ò ní jẹ́ kí ọmọ yìí kó gbádùn ayé. And I want to advise her after we listen to this. I want to advise her. Yeye, honestly, you look so good. This weight loss look good on you. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody have already abused me that the weight loss is too much. I don't care. I'm just gisting you. Yeah.
The same thing. I said to her, somewhere they don't go to, why would they want to restrict access of other people that want to go there? It just doesn't make sense.
Exactly, it doesn't.
Then they now said, okay, you know what? She's, that I should just let it go, her reputation, whatever, and that, when the
her reputation, excuse me, she has reputation. They said they've given her office, and that is why they should call her attention in that office, that thing she's doing to the family. Charity begins at home. That thing she's doing is nonsense. She's not even the firstborn. She has an older sister, and not from the same mother. That thing she's doing, and I bet that one's mother will say, whoa, Gino Sinwon. That thing she's doing is nonsense. If you can be so mean to those younger ones of yours, àwọn àbúrò ẹ tó lè bí wọn lọ́mọ, then what is remaining? Well, where are you? What office did they give you in where do they call it? Kini wo pebe what in Abuja? When you can't treat your younger ones right, you can't treat them good. They want to go to your daddy's burial ground. You seize the key. Some people said you are mourning. You are mourning, but you are at your place of work in Abuja. What right have you to debar them from visiting their daddy's burial ground, the vote? What right have you? Ha! You Yorubas, ẹ máa ń take nǹkan, ẹ máa ń ṣe bó ṣe wù yín gan. Ogún ẹgbàá, o tún burial ground, ẹ tún fìyẹn ní ọmọ nìkejì yín lára burial ground. Ṣé wọ́n máa pọ owó láti burial ground? Ṣé ogún tún ní burial ground?
Busy, so that was why he told us to leave. But she did not give him the instruction.
Okay, she's no longer in the office. The first lady kicked her out. Anyway, if she's behaving like this, then nonsense. Who cares if they've kicked her out? If she's behaving like this to this lady, then they can kick her out. Who cares? pé she who cares, that is a charity begins at home. Bàbá ẹ̀ orí bàbá ẹ̀ náà ó ń wo gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ń ṣe fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Nonsense.
She just wants to have the keys. That's so anytime you want to go, you let her know. Like I wait. This was in last year, was it December? And I looked at it and I said, okay, you represent your mother's corner. You can't represent me. Your mother is not my mother.
That's it.
No. That the instruction was not from them. I have the evidence. So please. That was when they now that's when they now said, okay, whatever, they're going to put our name. And I was thinking, what are you talking about? Why you put sounding so myopic? Is it that you, and this was even one of my husband's friends. So I just knew that, in life you have people that for some reason, I don't know what it is. What are we talking about? That you're talking something that you put my name on what?
The person I spoke to is true. It's one of your people's
silly stuff. I ignored it.
But very
they
close
let it
to
go.
you people.
Immediately they went to go and create the doors, and they now put the key. We asked them. They said, "Oh, your stepdaughter has taken the keys. She will give you." Stepdaughter has taken the key. 1 year. It's now almost 3 years now. We saw at a function. Someone said to us, "Oh, you are not this." And I said, "Listen, look at what is going on." They called us. "Oh yeah, you push you." We spoke. We put everything aside. Then said to us, "Biola, are you trying to deny us from seeing Daddy? Give us." She was, "Oh no. She just wants to have the keys."
I think we've heard this one.
Even 4 weeks ago, I mentioned to your auntie. I said, "Is it fair what this young lady is doing? Holding on to keys? Is she a wife?"
Exactly. Why
would I go and meet her? I said, "I've never heard something so,
She tried
and
to
she said, "Shola,
hold back.
Ma worry, I need your job." Up to now. No problem. But the thing is that I made up my mind that let's be open. Because the games is enough. Exactly. The more we're silent, you people keep playing different games. Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is that they're too young. And they keep saying, we've left other things, but you cannot dictate and decide how and when we go and visit. Why do you want to have why do you want
I hate polygamy.
Have an heads up? Why?
Sorry.
And besides that, you know what?
I preach against it.
We leave everything to God. Because, as they said, prayer is from anywhere. But there are times we just want to be there, and we'll go. But at the end of the day, even the dead
Fumi should be able to talk to her. Who is Fumi?
So it's okay. And the children will not forget. Fumi. Today we went there. Exactly. Because you're just being mean. For what? Did he offend you that badly? Did he offend you that badly that you must take it out on the kids?
Hey,
did I offend you? Was I a young wife that oppressed your family? I did not. I was nice to you people.
It's true.
Nice to you people. When you had issues, you all...
This is what she wanted to talk about. When the mother... the man said it to àwọn Ina pé Ṣọlá pé ló dúró báyìí tó ṣáà ní kó san that they should give Olúrẹ̀mí money so that she can have shop in ShopRite. She was selling card ShopRite. At the end, Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi, if you are not used to working, or jama, you don't know the gift of jama. If you are very used to all this odo, you as a woman, you will find it hard to work, and so the benye no, she lọ ni. So Fumi, okay, Fumi, the stepmother sister to Remi, That's if they don't, they are that I don't know. I don't know. All what they are doing to this lady, if they do not stop, ó ń ṣe Ọlọ́run. Ó ń ṣe Ọlọ́run. Biola, you are not the first child. Àkọ́bí wà. You are doing too much. You know, if it's even ogún ló ń jà fún tó rọra ń wà máyà, a sọ pé bóyá yẹn ni. You are stopping them. Orí báwo ni Yorùbá ṣe máa ń pè graveside bàbá wọn olórí àbí orí àbí olórí àbí how do they call burial ground graveside. You are stopping his children from touching his tomb. From if they said they in first, I think the first 6 months, she said first 6 months we used to go there once a week. You can imagine how much they miss the man, that they, as they are coming back from school, they will go there once a week. The children will go and go play there. You don't understand, you know. Maybe that's the way she's therapeutically grooming her kids to have, you know, bóyá bóun ṣe mọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn. A tún wá kírun síbẹ̀. And you people are stopping them. Why? You. Because Wosila and tiẹ̀ ogún lòun dúró tì, òun ya ń grab ẹ̀ tiẹ̀, ìwọ o ti kíní ẹ̀dẹ̀ tún ní, you know, other place náà tí bàbá ní that you people are taking. You people kàwé yín tí ẹ̀ kan wá. I'm going to, because there's one they said she did weeks ago, Widow series, that I will go and listen to it. Because the information tí wọ́n fún mi ó ti pọ̀ jù, because many of it gan ó sápá mi lórí. This bullet point I just said that she come out, because I just want to say to you, Ṣọlápé, 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 do your best, but take care of your mental state. Take care of your mental state. Don't let likes of Biola do to you what they think their father did to their mother and made their mother leave the world early. Don't let likes of Biola torment you to that extent. I'm going to beg you. Do your best, níwọ̀nba, but take care of your mental state for those children, please. I can see you. This thing is entering inside you. It's going deep. And if you don't quickly put yourself together, please, don't allow them affect your state of mind and your mental state. Because this revenge, the way I'm seeing this Biola is behaving, ó ń gba revenge ni, kò dẹ̀ ní pair. Biola, if you affect this lady's life, I really pity you. You have yourself to really think, is it this lady ló ṣẹ̀? Is it this lady? This woman you are transferring aggression, does she deserve what you are doing? Is it her fault that your daddy went for her? It's not her fault. She sincerely, the person if you want to rival with anybody, it should be Wosila, which I know. Tobe. You are using her as because she's a soft target, and like she said, ó ní ká máa wò ni, kì í ṣe pé a bẹ̀rù. I bet she's older than you. I bet she calls you sister Biola. She's older than you. She's my mate. She's older than you. But look at the way you are treating her and her children. It's unfair. It's unfair. At this your age, you're already having this kind of heart. You're already having this kind of heart. I think you should have a rethink. Fa àwọn àbúrò ẹ mọ́ra. I will read what Sholape wrote. I will read what Sholape wrote. I will read what Sholape wrote for clarity.
No.
So Sholape wrote this.
No.
Sholape wrote this. I'm done covering up for you, Biola, at the detriment of myself and my children. You embrace the other party to get access to what doesn't belong to you. You embraced the other party to get access to what doesn't belong to you. I think that one is for, I don't know, maybe it's Oroyan or Yemi. She just updated that today. The key I mentioned to your auntie, okay, it's Biola she's talking about, on condolence visit 5 weeks ago. You, Biola, removed us from all the books, both online and even on event planning, only related with other party who oppressed you for years. Àwọn Wosila ló lọ ń relate pẹ̀lú tí wọ́n oppress ẹ̀ fún àti mọ́rú wọn. Àwọn ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ bá Wosila yẹn ṣe because ó fẹ́ nǹkan pé nǹkan bàbá òun yẹn kó rí gbà lọ́wọ́ Wosila. Ó bẹ̀rù Wosila but ó fẹ́ bá. Ẹ máa gbọ́, the key I mentioned to your auntie on condolence visit 5 weeks ago. You, Biola, removed us from all the books, both online and even on event planning. On event planning, only related with other party who oppressed you for years, shamelessly to be able to stay in partnership. Acknowledge other party in all aspects to gain leverage. It got you income you're collecting that is not yours, but refuse to put what Amani, Demola Jr. and I, but refuse to put Amani, Demola Jr. and I wrote in the memorial book and on the online memorial because of all what their father put in place for them to acquire. Òyìnbó yẹn bí tó ti ń bínú gan kò kọ òyìnbó yẹn kó straight, ó ṣáà ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan ni. Kò òyìnbó yẹn kò get it right, it wasn't kò ó ṣáà omit some things that would make us understand what she's really saying, and that's because she has so much bottled up and she wants to express it all at once. Your fraction should get this agent mentality out of your mind. You cannot profit as an agent in this day and age, refusing to be transparent even on WhatsApp group setup, and that all those people are your contacts and only you be the person to know who donated and say thank you. Okay, I think what she's trying to say there is that the people that contributed, like when my father died, àwọn tó wá fún wa lówó, maybe prominent people that gave them money. I said they removed them, so they don't know. She only is doing it with àwọn Wosila, and only you knows the people, and you're saying thank you. I don't know. With it all, have you made billions now? I laugh. I have been in government since 2001 at federal level. Please find out. I don't need it. Laugh out loud. Then went on WhatsApp war of pictures, which I ignored. But truth is, in your father's lifetime, every time you called for a request, he tried in a very playful way to get familiar with them by putting these two children on the phone and on video call, even try to use the COVID period to try and get them acquainted with you through the use of the Lagos State online school program. You never called them back once. To follow up, even when they are in Lagos, you refuse to see them. They met you physically for the first time at the airport on the day of the burial. Your fraction blocked my number immediately upon arrival in Nigeria. If you want me to go on, please feel free. I have had it covering up. Your fraction broke into the office and took all the documents. Mind your business. Allow the younger children to decide how they want to relate. Don't bang their heads together because of inheritance. They have long journey of life. If genuine love without bitterness is allowed by mothers, they will be able to enjoy being family. Hello. Okay, she explained it all in her widow's series, Bimbo Thomas, only that she was saying it in third person narrative. She didn't mention their names then. All right, I will go and listen to her widow's series. So that's my candid advice for her. And Biola, so far somebody says, oh, do not blame her yet. I shouldn't blame Biola. I should hear from Biola first. You're right. You're very right. But the truth is, glaringly, she went to on Sunday, on the 15th. Abi, when was Sunday, Sha? On the 15th of December, they went to the burial ground, which is third year of her husband's remembrance. And ní tòótọ́ tòótọ́, ó ti gate àwọn ọmọ yẹn àti ìyàwó olóògbé ìta vote ni wọ́n ti ṣe wọ́n ṣe ká máa kúrú kí la máa kà sórí òkú ni wọ́n ti ṣe àdúrà fún olóògbé. It's not good. Ní nǹkan ṣe àwọn tó tún mísì má nìyẹn tó ń gbàdúrà fún olóògbé fún wọn ní key. Right now it's not about the will. Ṣé will la sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀? No, à ń sọ̀rọ̀ burial ground. That's wickedness. Wá fẹ́ kí màá yẹn ló ń lè pa sínú burial yẹn. Tó bá yá sí, if it is true pé òkú dead people come out to cry that their family has abandoned them, is that not what you people are doing? His children wants to go to Orori Abi Orori his burial graveside to go and be hugging, to lay down there, to chat there, to cry there, and if that makes them feel good. Abi, is there something you people are scared of that they will go and invoke his spirit and you people will hear when? Let them do it. How will they feel if if their own mothers they have the mother has children from different men, and then one of them from another man chose or chooses to lock the door and don't allow them? How will they feel? Ṣé wọ́n tún máa ń jà fún graveside ni? Do they fight over graveside? She's not asking for too much. This one so far so good. They said the vote said they have done 3 keys. If Wosila is not interested in key, they are interested. Give them their key. Anytime they like, they go and see their daddy or their husband. It's their business. And she's not a wife. She's not a wife. The vote people said it, that she's the one. She has done it before. Because of her, they stopped going there often. They made it wait. Because she said, are you the only one that he betted? Are you the only one that he betted? Àwọn ọmọ yìí náà ò ń ṣọmọdé náà. They took and gbé broom kí wọ́n gbálẹ̀ kó fọ gbogbo orórì bàbá wọn kó jókòó síbẹ̀ kí wọ́n gbé pillow sí. It's their business. Anyhow you want to treat your parent, it's your business. You want to use him and do selfie with, it's your business. Why would you deprive them of it? So do we need to hear from her to tell her the truth? Do we need to hear from her to tell her the truth? And he told her pé at least their story is there. Àwọn tó súnmọ́ wọn gidi. The person that told me the story witnessed many things. Witnessed too much. In fact, 90% of their life. And he also confides, late Demola Seriki confides in him. Many times, gbogbo kó máa gbóbìnrin gbogbo ẹ̀ ni òun máa yẹn máa rí. Tó dẹ̀ máa ń sọ pé aṣọ tún dákẹ́ àwọn ọmọ yìí máa wọṣọ ìyàwó ẹ̀. And he knows that he will never tell the wife. Ngbà tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ṣe àṣemáṣe gbogbo kinní yẹn, àwọn tó pè náà nìyẹn. because he knows their special interest in their marital journey, and he knows that this man truly is, he loves them together. So what are you people saying here? If anybody should even be not act this way, it should be Biola. It should be Biola that shouldn't act this way, especially to her younger ones. How does she feel that, if the father didn't care for them? How? On her wedding day, the man, oh no, oh nora, oh no, oh nora. Nonsense. Ẹ jẹ́ ká má support nǹkan tí ò dáa. For her to now be ọmọ ọba tó lọ ń ṣerú lọ́dọ̀ Wosila, it speaks volume. For her to now be trying to impress Wosila, ẹ lọ jókòó kẹ́ lọ wò ó, amọ̀rú wọn, ilé orogún là ń pè é. Ilé orogún là ń pè á, ti mọ̀rú wọn. Anyway, when it's time to go legal about it, I don't think ó ti dé stage yẹn. I don't think that, and that's why she's lobbying with Wosila, because what if fọkàn ẹ̀ balẹ̀ pé àwọn máa tátán pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ni. You understand? You will hear, they will come and be telling them that ó ti fún daddy wọ́n ti fún ní àwọn nǹkan. Maybe will yẹn favour ilé more than gbogbo wọn. Only God knows the truth. Yeah? Only God knows the truth. Maybe that will favor Sholape compared to all of them. We only God knows the truth. I'm not saying that ọ̀rọ̀ will yẹn ọkàn wa. You understand? Bó bá gùn wọ́n. But ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀, burial ground. Ẹ jẹ́ a sọ fún wọn, ẹ jẹ́ a sọ fún wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ a sọ fún wọn, if it is Ṣadé Ọkọya and co, ṣé is it not here? Gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń favour Biola yìí sí àti Wosila, tí wọ́n ń bú Ṣọlá pé gbogbo wọn ló máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa nípa, they are always praising what's her name? What's ìyàwó Ọkọya yìí ni Ṣadé. Ṣadé is their role model. Ṣadé is their role model. Ṣadé is their role model. And if you hear the story, I don't see nǹkan tí gẹ́ yìí sì ṣe o. Eléyìí kò tí wàláì. A lot of people can marry Demola Seriki if it comes to you that age, and she's 50 something, and she says, àkọ́bá ẹni àwọn ìyàwó mi kejì ti lọ, kíní mi lè bá sùn mọ́, báyìí ló ṣe ń lọ. Tó dẹ̀ rí pé evidence yapa. Why not? Wà tó ti fẹ́ tán ni Wosila padà. Ẹ lọ kà, ẹ lọ gbọ́, ẹ lọ bèrè, ẹ lọ bèrè. Àwọn alábòsí ni àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ Demola Seriki, àwọn tó ti gbà bọ̀dẹ̀. Irú ìtò sọ yẹn tó sọ pé alábọ̀. Tó bá pé Ṣọlá pé ìyá ọmọ burúkú oníranú ọmọ kan ni, tí ó bá rí bá sùn wá jà fún. Àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà gan gbàbọ̀dẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà, abẹ́ẹ̀ tí gbọ́ ni. Tó bá pẹ́ ọmọ oníranù kan ni Ṣọlá pé wàláì kò ń ṣe orí iná, wọ́n máa dìde fún gbogbo wọn, ló máa fẹ́ bá sùn. Kò nígbà ayé bàbá Demola yẹn ni wá ti máa target pé ṣáwọn lè rọ ọmọ ẹ̀ bá sùn. Ohun tẹ́mu dẹ̀ ń wò yẹn kò ń ṣọmọ àṣìwọ̀ṣọwọ̀ṣọ, kò ń ṣọmọ burúkú. It's alarming that no one in the entire, because the man has, he's built his estate. He's built his estate. Kò dẹ̀ ní àwọn ẹbí tó jẹ́ àwọn ebina. He has put his things, and he has divided. Ó ti ṣe will. The man I learned. So, did you hear where she wrote that? Ó ti fọ́ ilé, ó ti kó documents. He must have a will. He knew he was going to die. He called them. He showed them his really tin law, tin law. Pé kú ti dé. Ó dágbére. Ẹ wò. Good night, everybody. Time ti lọ. Night ti lù. Mo lọ sùn. I will go and read the remaining series. And regarding the lady that I said we will try and raise something for. I will either do it, I shall do it before the week runs out, by the grace of God. Finally, I want to tell you people about Lemfi. Lemfi. How do you send money back home? Are you based in any of these European countries or America? Anywhere you are based, from the comfort of your home, if you use Lemfi, and simply when you are filling in your details, they ask you for your referral code. Put Yeye Kudi. Yeye Kudi. If they do not give you €100 cash back, send €100. Money €100. €15 cash back. I'm sure Google him, mama. €100 long. If you send €100, anything above €100, you will be getting €15 cash back. Not only that, so their money, the rate is competitive, very, very competitive. You will thank me later because of one thing. It is efficient. It is what? Efficient. Their rates are very, very, very good. Very good. And then you will get a cashback. But you must use Yeye Kudi. She's from a rich home. Sholape, you are trying to know about the mother. Sholape is not really the biological daughter of Shaba. So, Shaba, they are the cousins of Abasha them and all those things. We are going to another side. He's growing up, but it's not, you people are mixing things up. Yes, she was, because the mother ended up marrying Shaba, the man, very rich man. Shaba, that when he goes to London, then, you know all those high streets, when you go to Harrods, the woman shop from Shaba, láti ṣe shop in the man is very rich, oh. But she is not the biological daughter of that man. She and her older sister. And so the story is not how you people see it. So let's forget about that story, because that story is none of our business. Do you understand? Okay, somebody says she's my sister. Okay, good. Adamson Amina Muru Moke. Okay, that's good. It is Lemfi. Dolapo Shoyemi Adeshino. It is Lemfi. That is the app. Download the app and then try to register. Yeah, you will thank me later. Send €100. Anything above €100, you will get €15 cash back. The clause is, when it gets to the point, Shalakpe's mom is from rich home. You people should forget all this. Shalakpe's mom is from rich home. If Shalakpe's mom is from rich home, you know the story of Shaba. Ẹjọ́ ẹ fi mí sílẹ̀, ẹjọ́ mi ò rojọ́ kankan. Ẹjọ́ yẹn ni mi ò ní interesting. You people should leave me alone. I'm not interested in Shalakpe's mom. We are interested in Demola, Seriki, and the daughter Biola and Wosila, what they are doing to Sholape and her children. Now go there. Say go be. So now, for this reason, if you use referral code, they get to the referral code after filling your information, your details. Yeah, they will ask you referral code. Put Yeye Kudi. That qualifies you for the cashback. Lemfi. If you want to send money to Nigeria and any of these European countries, Ireland, United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, Belgium, go ahead and download Lemfi and use my name, Yeye Kudi, and get yourself correct money, cash back. €100, you get 15. Introduce people, let them come on board, and you will thank me later. Oh, Make sure you send a message to me and tell me that you could true, they gave me the 15 euro cashback. You can then, they will not give you, put it in your account, so they will put it back in that app for you, 15 euro, and you can use it. Your next transaction, it will ask you, do you want to use your what you've earned, your 15 points, that is 15 euro. You just open it, tick it, it will go pia for you. No baton. All right, lemfi nìkan ló lè ṣe. All right, so good night everybody. Let's call it a day. God bless you all. See you all tomorrow, okay? Much love. Bye. Bye. Ó dàárọ̀, kàchí fóònù. Bye bye YouTube. Love you all. Bye.